Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Lift Up Your Voice and your host, Shanita. And I just wanted to go over, some information that I believe that may help you. I believe it will help you because this is basically, what I've experienced, and I don't want anybody else to go through what I went through. This is basically a video on spamming and scams, basically mainly scams. People you have to watch out for because they are willing to take advantage of you and are able to just take your, you don't know what situation you're in. It's not even just about getting your bank information. You don't know what it is. Now, this is new for me, and I just want to put that out there and mention it. Very new for me. So basically, this person here, I found this person through Craigslist, and mind you, this is at work from home type job. Work from home can be in a number of job boards like Craigslist, Indeed, ZipRecruiter. You can even find it on Facebook, which I found a lot on Facebook groups like work from home Facebook groups. There's there's also as well job boards on Facebook as well. And mind you that you can find some legit work from home. I have found some work from home gigs, but this one in particular, I really thought was a red flag because I've never heard of this one. So this is by Janie Wayne. This person calls themselves, and this is basically and mind you, the requirement that they had me do was pretty odd in itself. Like, they had me fill out a form, which is basically what you have to do when you're applying for a job. But what I thought was weird was that they didn't ask for my resume. They didn't ask for my resume or any type of interview. Let me just read to you what it says here. Okay, and this is their email right above, right there under their name. That is their email. And it says here, "Dear applicant, I would like to congratulate and inform you of your employment as my personal assistant, and it's been approved. We had a recruiting team review your job resume, and we believe you are capable for the job considering your CV. Since this position reports directly to me, I believe you will enjoy the best work relationship ever. This is not to say we may not have difficulties with work at times, but the ability to work them out without pressure is something I can assure. Unfortunately, I am indisposed and will not be able to conduct an interview or meet at the moment, as I will be at the medical institute for 45 weeks of chemotherapy and recovery." I'm going to stop right here for a moment and mention that this, I believe, is a red flag. That part right there where they're saying I am indisposed and will not be able to conduct an interview or meet at the moment, that to me is a red flag. No matter a person who really is looking for a personal assistant, a company, whether you're independent or your company, you're going to want to know who you're going to work with. You're going to want to know what they look like. You're going to want to know if they're the right fit for for what your goal is. And basically this person is saying they can't meet with me or interview with me or anything like that. So that's a red flag in itself. So just please keep that in mind, guys, that, anybody who doesn't want to interview with you in some way or fashion, just please leave them alone. I definitely had to, based on alone, I just said, you know what, I'm going to leave them alone. And now they're asking, here's the crazy part, right? This is, the rest of it is basically like about their situation. This is like a over a top thing to me anyway. Basically, I am mostly by my computer, so you can get in touch with me via text or email. I can get in touch with you via text or email, right? But they said that they didn't want to meet me. When they could meet me just for a few minutes, just to see what I look like, just to see what I'm about, and what I could present to them. You know what I'm saying? If you're there for text or email, you can be there for a video, a video interview or a phone call. That is another red flag. So, this is totally Anyway, so if you need a head up, it would surprise you that 8 years ago, doctors told me I had 6 months to live. After being diagnosed of a common disease, but surprised I lived past it. It seemed a miracle to my medical team, but something in me just was not ready to give up. Ever since then, philanthropy became a way of life. A couple weeks back, I was rushed in for emergency treatment. Now, this is an employer here, right? You don't have to give me all this information. I already know. I mean, just telling me that you had a medical condition was, this person is literally trying to make me feel very sorry for them. So that's a red flag in itself. These people try to get you to, to really feel sorry. And not saying not to have that, but in this particular situation, they're really trying to get you to feel sorry for them because something could come up as, oh, we need your information, your bank information can come up, and you're not, and technically, because of so many scammers out there, giving your bank information is not a good idea. You don't know what these people are going to do with it. And so here, I'm not going to read the whole thing because they're basically talking about the rest of their medical issue. And this is the reason for reason for hire, and I hope to have you at your best. I hope you're ready to get started as I have a desk full of to-do list. I will share more details on your first assignment in my next email. And again, they did not ask me for my resume. They only asked for my basic information, right? And they're not doing no interview with me, but instantly I got hired. That's just, to me, and doesn't make any sense, guys. We have to be very careful because there's so many people that could trip us up, and next thing you know, we're in, all heaps of trouble. Now, this person really freaked me out in regards to the second part of the email that they sent me. And I'd never heard of this, by the way, this type of scam, but now I'm very aware of this. This email is to let you know that your first assignment is en route to your mailing address. You will receive a check payment of $3,280 in the mail via USPS Postal Service. So instantly, I'm like, oh my God. First of all, guys, I did not even agree to accept this job. Okay. This guy, after I fill out the form and after he sent me this part right here, I received this. So this person already talking about sending some type of whatever they're sending in some type of check to the USPS Postal Service. So, and it says your job is to procure and process payment for the purchase of our exhibit equipment, while you also rent storage units to keep artworks, tools, or other materials necessary to successfully install media-based artwork. The payment covers your first week of salary of $450. And this is far-fetched to me, guys. This is just really far-fetched. So they want to send you a check, and that is totally red flag right there. You would definitely go to jail for that. So I would not recommend any of this at all, guys. Please be careful with this type of scam. This is definitely new for me, but I'm noticing that it's popping up all over Craigslist, a couple of job boards where they're stating that you have to process payments or you have to do this or do that. We're going to send some information. We're going to send you a box to you of their supplies, and you have to distribute it to, I think I had another one where they saying I had to distribute it to other of their investors. I had to give them and I'm like, wait a minute, they can send me anything. They can send a bomb, they can send drugs. We don't know what I don't know what they're gonna send. So we got to be very careful with these type of scams. And it's just mind-boggling out there, the lengths that people would go to screw you over. But here it is in a nutshell, guys. This is this scam right here I wanted to mention about, to be careful. I will be doing a second video continuing with other scams as well that is out there. And I hope that this video was informative to you, and that you can take note of this to whenever you guys are working, looking for work from home jobs. Just be careful, ask a lot of questions. Do not give your bank information out to these people. I don't care honestly, the types of payment honestly, if it's a work from home, I would believe it would be some type of payment processor. It could be something like PayPal. It could be through something, another website called Upwork. Like, if somebody is going to offer you a work from home, you don't know who they are. To protect yourself, look for payment processors that's going to protect your bank information, your card information. That way this person cannot, take advantage of you. Again, I hope you, you guys had like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe on what you think. What are your thoughts? And I will come back with another video for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, guys.